Hey everyone, I'm getting super anxious to get this table going, but the postal is holding me up. They're just so slow right now, and I just feel like I can't wait anymore. So I'm going to plug in one table manually, and we'll wait for that control box to come before we plug in all four lights. So what we're going to do is, you and I are going to take a cold drive to the grocery store and pick up some Rockwell cubes. We're going to pick up some 4-inch cubes, and it's cold outside, you guys, so dress up. Let's do it.
Oh hey, the way you're walking, what a lovely rhythm. Yes, you're drawing me in, baby, with that magnetism. Oh, feel my heart pounding, boom, boom, boom. Every time you walk on by, I get unglued. Hey, shake it on down now. Yeah, stir me up. Hey, shake it on down now. Yeah, stir me up. Well now, if I was caveman, you'd be primed for clubbing. Take you on back, light a fire for a little loving. Oh, feel my heart pounding, boom, boom, boom. Every time you walk on by, I get unglued. Oh, shake it on down now. Yeah, stir me up. Oh, shake it on down now. Yeah, stir me up.
First thing we're going to do is check our flood. We want to make sure that the table fills up enough to soak all our cubes. You must angle your table enough to empty. You don't want any standing water, as this can cause root rot. I now place my dry cubes on the table and space them accordingly to the genetics. Some plants grow short and fat, some grow tall and skinny. How you space them is your call. You will know the exact spacing after one crop. I am guessing at my spacing on this table also, as I am running 3 different genetics. I also use a tape measure to make sure that all my spacing is even throughout the table. Okay guys, this was my first run on the table, so I didn't really know how many cubes to put in. That's why I put them in dry first, just to see how many we needed. So this is a Rockwell cube. These are very, very light. They have a natural pH of 8. So we're going to have to treat them so that they fall into the 6.0 pH range. So what we're going to do, seeing as this is a pH of 8, we're going to go lower, like around 5.3, 5.5, and we're going to pre-soak our cubes, and that should bring the balance up to a pH of 6. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some acid to my water, because I know it's just around 7 naturally. See what that does. Okay. 5-6, you guys. Five actually, now that I let it sit in here a couple seconds longer. Okay, I'm happy with that. So all I'm going to do is take these cubes and start soaking them. And then we're going to reposition them again. These cubes, you guys, they're just basically spun rock. They're just like insulation or like cotton candy. Kind of the same principle. They really soak up the water though. That's why your food strength can get a little strong every day. It's because they're actually soaking up all the water, so you've got more of a concentration of fertilizer in your tank now, as there's less water in there. Now that your cubes have been conditioned to a 6.0 pH level, you can place them back on the table. We let some of the water out of that cube drain. I just want to show you the difference. Remember I said these cubes were at 8.0 naturally? Well, I don't think you can see that. I'll put it in the light here. 5.8, so that's the drippage from the cube. So that's exactly what I want, and that's why we have to treat these cubes, you guys. Alright? Beautiful. There you go, you guys. We've got our concentrated cubes in. Hey guys, alright, we've got our cubes in the table. They're all set up in place. So now our next step is going to be, we're going to fill our container here with nutrients. So the nutrients we're going to use, you guys, are from Future Harvest. Johnny and I love this kit. It's your personal grow kit, and that's exactly what it is. There's everything in this box for you to grow giant sized buds. Really, this stuff works fantastic. So it's just like all other fertilizers. We're going to start off with a micro. You always have to start with that one first. And you also have to leave a bit of time in between each mixture of fertilizer or additive that you're using. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to start off with the micro. 20 gallons in here. I marked off the reservoir in 5-gallon regiments. So we're going to check our specs and see what we need to throw in there for 20 gallons. And what I do, you guys, to find out how much I'm putting in, I look up the Future Harvest feeding schedule for hydro on my phone, and this gives me the exact measurements and parts per million that I have to use in order for all this stuff to work properly. So this is basically what it looks like, and I'm gonna follow this. Okay, so for the micro, it says, okay, all measurements are in milliliters / US gallon. Okay, so 4 milliliters per gallon. So 4 times 20 is 80 milliliters. Okay, that is exactly 60 in here. So we need another 40. Oh, sorry, what was that again? I was 20 times 4, 80. So we need another 20 here. A little too much. Okay. Okay, that takes care of our micro. Remember, you always have to use this micro first before you mix any of these other fertilizers. Okay, what's next for us? Should be the grow. And these nutrients, by the way, are concentrated, so they're very strong. Let's look up and see what we need on that one, you guys. The grow is 5, so we're going to use 100 millimeters of grow. This is our grow. This will be strong nitrogen, you guys. Next one on the list is bloom, and that's only a 2, obviously. So here's our bloom. 2. Right there. Stir this around a bit. Okay, future harvest, what's next? Okay, now we're gonna go with calnesium, you guys. Calnesium. This is a nutrient additive that will boost both calcium and magnesium, available to your plants when added to your feed program. Calnesium works as part of your feed program and as a foliage spray. All right. Basically CalMag, I guess, you guys. And this is let's see here, 1.5. That's 10 and 20 is 30. I know there's a little extra in this hose, you guys. I'm keeping that in mind. Okay, 30, right on the money. What's next? Super B. Alright, one of our favorite products. Excuse me. I've been using Super B since I first started growing. It's a wonderful product. All purpose. Works great. Sorry for shaking that on you. Super B. Okay? This is a great stress reliever, you guys. That's why it works well as a foliage spray. Maybe I should read it to you. Super B Plus is a superb blend of high quality vitamins and minerals in a base of the finest available marine products. It will increase overall plant production and reduce shock and stress associated with transplanting. So B1 is great, you guys. It sounds like there's either a kelp concentrate in there or seaweed. From what we just read. Love using this stuff. And this calls for, okay, Super B is 6. We're looking at 120. Okay. Right there. Okay. 120. Super B. Super B Plus, I should say. Okay, Super B. Now, Royal Gold. Royal Gold. Flowering Bio Catalyst. Royal gold is a natural occurring material that enhances the photosynthetic reaction of the plant material, benefiting overall plant health. Royal gold can be used as both a nutrient additive and a foliar spray. All right, you guys, Royal gold. Okay, and what did this call for? 7. Wow. Okay, our plants must like this. 7 times 20 is 140. Royal gold, everybody. Plantillion. Now this stuff seems interesting. Let me read this to you quickly. It looks like there's a little bit of nitrogen in here. Plantillion promotes enzymatic activity to establish a healthy root system. Enzyme production will strengthen your plant's overall health and increase yields. Fantastic. Let's do it. This calls for 2 milliliters per gallon. So 20 times 2 is 40. We'll use our syringe for that one. On the money. Plantillion. I know this is taking a bit of time, you guys, to show you these fertilizers and things, but if you choose to go this way, you can't go wrong. There's no guessing. It's fantastic. Okay, Carboblast. Carboblast. I believe this is what is this stuff actually? Energy enhancer. Carboblast is a high quality blend of nutrients that are very bioavailable to the plant. The addition of Carboblast will maximize both your growth and yield. Okay. I know there's a lot of phosphate in this stuff, you guys. Carboblast. And that calls for 2. So we're looking at 40. We'll just use our little syringe here for that. Okay, 40. Okay, last but not least is Propagator. I believe this is to promote root growth, you guys. This stuff really works well. Plant food for roots. Propagator is the driving force for root production. It causes roots to grow thicker and faster, create tighter nodes, and increase overall starting growth production. Alright, this stuff sounds fantastic, you guys. And look, it is for roots. There's no nitrogen in there at all, which makes sense. Okay, and this calls for 5, so quite a bit. So 5 times 20 is 100. We'll use our cup because that's where it starts. 100. Did I shake this? Not sure. Okay, there we go. Alright you guys, that is all of our additives put in there now. So we used our micro, our grow, and our bloom. And we used, let's see here now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 3. We used 6 additives in our reservoir. Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do, you guys, is we've got all our food in here and everything. Let's check our pH level and our parts per million. Six, 6. Okay, everyone, I think that's a little high. I like to operate with these nutrients at roughly 5.8 to 6.3. So let's knock that down a little bit. Here's some phosphoric acid, and this is 85%, so that's really concentrated. Swish that around. I know this is a little time consuming for you guys, this video, but if you go through these procedures and these steps, you won't go wrong. Okay, let's check it out. pH. Last was 6.6. What do we have now? 6.2. Okay, we need a little more. I'm gonna knock it down a little more, you guys. Five, 7. 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, we're at 5, 6. I said 5, 8 to 6, 3. Okay, we're going to use the 5, 6, 5, 7, but we're going to do a run through and then check the reservoir again. All right, let's turn this baby on. Houston, we have liftoff. Alright guys, so now you can actually view the table without the plastic on top. That'll be our next step. We're going to give this about a 10-minute flood. We're going to let it drain. And then we're going to check our reservoir. table's starting to fill up. These cubes just draw the water up just like a wick. That's why you lose so much water in a day. After they get soaked, they dry out, they're flooded again, they're sucking up more nutrients and water. It's a great system. Okay, it's slowly filling up. I'll show you what it looks like after 10 minutes. Alright guys, it's been a 10-minute flood. The table's full. That's what I like. All the cubes are being soaked. So we're going to shut it off and we're going to check our pH and our food strength once more. The table is drained. Let's check our pH and our food strength, see if anything's changed. .59, you guys. Perfect. That worked out well. You always have to double check after a run. Things could change on you and you might have to fine tune. This worked out all right. Food strength is a little high. It's 772. We wanted it at 700. As far as parts per million, 72 isn't that much. So we're just going to let that slide, you guys. Might have to add water later if it gets a little stronger. Once it reaches 800, then I'll start adding some water. But I'm happy with this so far. Alright, everything's looking good for our setup. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some black-white panda film on top of the table. Alright you guys, this is our last stage for the setup process. And we're just going to throw on our panda film. And panda film is exactly what it says. It's black on one side and it's white on the other. So this is a 3x6 table. Just enough, there's a little excess here. Ever so simple. Basically, we just cut this to size. We cut this to size and we're just gonna clip it down with some clips I have. So that it just lays on here so that it's nice and flat right on top of the cubes. And I'm going to start all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some clips. Clip the back here like so. sure that the plastic is lying flat on top of the cubes. I'm just going to work my way around. Making sure that it's nice and flat and basically sitting on top of the cubes. It's kind of cool because the black underneath keeps the roots nice and dark, and the white actually reflects for a while. Maybe we'll spread these out a bit. Now I'm just trying to smooth it out just a little more. Just trying to take these rolls out of it a bit. Just trying to smooth this out a little bit, you guys. Okay, that's not too bad. As you can see, it's following the contour of the table. It's down a bit. Okay, now we're just going to make slices in the plastic where our cubes sit, ever so easy, and that's where our plants are going to go in. I'm just going to use a razor blade. All I do is feel for each cube. Notice where the hole is. Make a cross cut in the circle of the 4-inch cube. I'm doing is feeling where the cubes are, which is very easy to do. And like I said, just doing a cross cut in the center. For example, see, you can probably see the outline of the cube there. You know the circle's right there in the cube. Boom, it's just that easy, you guys. There's no soil here, so, you know, plastic here, bugs can't grow on your plastic, right? So it is a cleaner way to grow. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. Okay, did I forget any? This one, actually I made a mistake here. This one should have been out to about here. Line up in here. I must have moved it when I put the plastic on top. We'll just put a piece of tape there. That's better. Okay. I'm just double checking to see that I got them all. And we do have a pattern working, so that's going to work great. Alright you guys, that is as far as we can go because I only have 2 outlets in this room and it'll be impossible to drive everything like use my ballast and then add on top of that like with fans, etc. It's just too much for the circuit breaker. It wouldn't be safe. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit before I throw the plants in here. I just wanted to get this all done to show you the basic steps because you guys have really been asking, could you slow things down? Can you start from the beginning? Could you do it over? So that's why I did this video for you guys, and that's why it has a bit of length. I kind of slowed everything down and did everything step by step. So I hope this really helps you out a lot. Remember, give us a thumbs up. I haven't mentioned that in a heck of a long time. Leave a comment. I try to answer everyone. And before I leave you, I have one question to ask you guys. So I will be right back. Hey everybody, this is my feral cat, Skunker. And don't think I called him Skunker because of what I'm into. It's because he's got a big skunk tail, that's all. Anyways, I wanted to ask you guys, Johnny and I were thinking of starting a Patreon page, and we were just wondering if any of you guys out there would support us with such a thing. I'm not too sure exactly how it works, but maybe you can leave a comment or two and let me know how it does work if you're a Patreon of another person. So that's all I wanted to ask you guys. Maybe you could help us out with that. Alright, so we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. This is Master Blaster. Catch you soon. Right on, guys. Don't forget to visit www.johnnysgreenextractions for all your extraction essentials. And let us know what you think about a Patreon platform to work with you on a more personal basis.
Oh hey, the way you're walking, what a lovely rhythm. Yes, you draw me in, baby, with that magnetism. Oh, feel my heart pounding, boom, boom, boom.